So I might come back later, but the whole point of this was to do the singing bowl with the microphone. And I was like this close. First of all, to not pressing go live, obviously. And then not getting the scam. So I've never in my whole life, you guys, this is exciting for me. This is very exciting for me because never in my whole life ever have I been able to like hear what this sounds like. Like I play this at the end of like public classes and stuff, right? For a long time and meditations. But the only other videos I've done, the other meditations I've done with the singing bowl, the healing singing bowl, are on the phone, which are not very, they don't sound great, right? Sometimes it sounds terrible. So I was like, this guy moves. Okay. I hope you guys are amazing. We're going to be listening to the sound of the singing bowl. I don't know what note it is. Each one of the sizes has different notes. I'm not sure which note this is, but I'm super excited to hear what this sounds like after. Well, it is sort of a meditative situation. I don't know if, I hope that some of you will meditate. Let me shift gears a little bit. Let me shift gears a little. So hopefully you'll use this as a meditation. What's happening here? Just moving. And let's take 5 deep inhales and complete exhales so we can get in the mood, out of the mind into the body, to meditate. And when you think of meditation, you don't have to think about sitting with your legs crossed in India for hours and hours and hours on end. Okay, you can do little mini resets that I find to be quite helpful. So just for the next, if you will, for the next 5 deep inhales, complete exhales. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, close your eyes. It's getting awkward. It's getting awkward. No, I'm kidding. And just have the intention of moving out of your mind and into your breath, into your body, into the space between the thoughts. So again, if you're comfortable, close your eyes. And explore breathing in deeper. Breathing out longer. Try to relax the muscles in your face. Relax your jaw. Notice that there is activity in the mind, okay? But you can also notice that you can choose to focus on your breath and not choose to attach yourself to the activity in your mind, okay? Just breathe in deep. Sort of shifting out of the mind into the heart. Exhale, complete. I am truly just very excited. Okay, and then we'll put my, let's see if it sounds different at different places. Hold on, guys. This is a little awkward for everyone involved. Me, or the singing bowl, the microphone, and myself. Just give me 1 second. See if I can scoochie. Okay, that is much better. All right, let's see. very possible I have not the best mallet and not the best anatomical situation. Let's try this again. I can see I just have like a pillow and like, yes, these are all clothes that have to be organized. They're all for sale. If you guys know about Poshmark, check out my Poshmark account. You can buy really nice things for sale, but I'm in between two bins of clothes right now, and I'm trying to make it work. Here we go. And this feels like I can work around it, but okay, here we go. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something. Okay. Okay. Well, that doesn't work. I got it. Okay. So one thing to know is that I used to play this. I told you this before. If you guys don't know what Shavasana is final relaxation. In at the end of a yoga class, you'll usually have. It's supposed to be, okay, 10 minutes minimum. So if you guys do yoga and they do like that 1 minute BS Shavasana, tell them it's supposed to be 10 minutes. So I used to play this during Shavasana. It's final relaxation when you're kind of on your back, chilling out after you finish your practice, right? And when I would play this, I can't tell you guys, maybe I would say very easily 75% of the time, people will come up to me after class and say, Ashley, I had this thing, like my knee was feeling a little bit funny, and I felt like this kind of vibration when you were playing it, and now my knee feels better. The way that my teacher who taught me this, the way that he explained it to me is like the crystal that it's made of, that comes from Tibet. I think this one is from Tibet or the Himalayas. The sound of the singing bowl will find the place in your body that needs healing, and it will heal that place. People would be like, my shoulder was hurting like at the beginning of class, and like when you were playing that sound, like I felt like a feeling there, and now my shoulder feels better. So if you want to make the choice, free will is a thing. You can relax and lie down and let the sound of the singing bowl find any place in your body that might need healing, readjustment, realignment, or come back to balance. Yeah? I'm going to get the other mallet. This one's annoying me. This one's like brand new. Un momento, por favore. I'll be right back. Please excuse me. Okay, this will be better. Oopsie daisies. Oh my gosh, duh. Hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to balance it on my leg. This whole time there's like a perfect little thing. Okay. Oh, but that will be a thing. That will be okay. Make it work. Make it work. This is called Ashley banging on the same bowl. I'm trying to find a funny place. Usually it's perfect on a yoga mat. I do not have a yoga mat right here. I have a pillow. See? I have a pillow. Let's see. Well, it's not working as well as I pictured it would. I'm going to relabel. I usually label the titles later. Label the titles later. First order of business. So it's called water. I wanted to bring something up. I wanted to bring up a clip of Dr. Emoto. Has anyone ever heard of Dr. Emoto? Emoto. Dr. Emoto. He's from Japan, and he did a study on water a long time ago. And yes, we are going to use not that piece of paper, because that is important. I'm going to use a little graph. I'm going to do a little demonstration, if you will. So Dr. Emoto did a study on water molecules. If you guys want to look him up, I would highly recommend it. He did a study on water molecules and how they react over a 24-hour period of time. So he took bottles of water, just glass bottles of water, and on one bottle would say, I'm giving you the ones I remember, fat. Can you see that? Fat. Another one would say love. Okay. And literally just like this, taped to a glass bottle. Okay. For 24 hours. Another one said beautiful. Another one said God. Another one said, didn't say anything, right? These were letters that were written that created words, which are vibrations, which are energy. So after 24 hours, the ones that were positive, like God, peace, love, joy, you're beautiful, these things created the most amazing, the molecules themselves under the microscope the next day created such beautiful, it was art. Some of them were like snowflakes, all of them very different, but like just like I can't even do this one justice. Like just the most beautiful shapes you've ever seen. This is not beautiful, okay? But I'm gonna put some hearts in here. Very symmetrical is not the word. Symmetrical, yes, but also like almost mathematically gorgeous. So like organized. Also, the color was lighter. It almost like shit. I don't even want to show this one. I'm just gonna make a big heart. They were beautiful. Okay, they were beautiful. It's gonna look a lot like the other one. They look nothing like that. Do I have anything pretty here? Like my mom's wedding ring. Okay, like shit like that. Okay, like this. The other ones, the ones that said you're fat, you're no good, you're worthless, da 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 da, look like this. I'm not even joking. Some of them were even more yellow. They look like pea, and they were just chaotic. Some had like, I don't know, to make this a monster, monsters. It was just like chaotic. The molecules under the microscope. Let's all stay on the same page. So like that. And the whole theory is that if, and first of all, most of our body is water, right? Like they say 70s, whatever percent, it's actually 99.1% because the other parts that they're not counting are mostly made up of water. So the ones that said like fat, ugly, the negative things, these ones, the water molecules were chaotic and disgusting and angry and mad, right? And then the ones that said love, joy, happiness, you're beautiful, things like this. Literally, the molecules over a 48-hour period of time. And let's remember, this is a glass bottle that just has a piece of paper taped on it, or a sticker, whatever it was, taped on it. And the molecules reacted. The water molecules reacted in a 24-hour period of time. The positive ones, these beautiful, let me see if I can get on my phone, these beautiful art, literally art. Hold on. Emoto's water experiment. Emoto's water experiment images. Okay, so that's a video. Asked for an image. Okay, so that's a lot of images. Let me see if I can zone in. Look like diamonds. Like just the most organized is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so that's one. You see that? That's literally a water molecule. Can you see it? And then the ones that were with negative had like even sometimes shit, like weird shit. First a different color completely. Also had like weird, like looks like a demonic face or faces. This is, oh, it even shows. So this is what you fool looks like this. That's interesting. Hold on. That's what you like if you write the words you fool, YOU space, looks like that. It's chaotic, yeah? Let's see. Heavy metal song. Interesting. Well, anyway, you can look this stuff up. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that my drawing not at all represented what the positive ones are. So the whole idea is back to your whole body being water. And the most waterful, the two places, the two organs in your body that hold, need, have the most water is your brain and your lungs. So back to something that came up not too long ago, but assuming that everyone has nonstop mental chatter in their head like I do. Well, I've disciplined my mind with yoga, meditation, and a bunch of other things for many years. But that being said, a lot of people struggle with internal dialogue, with nonstop mental chatter. Some people, as we have found out recently in an interview, do not. Um, so it's been scientifically proven that most of the internal dialogue, let me just preamble this really quickly. Your brain listens to your internal dialogue, trusts what you say more than any other voice or source of information that comes to you. Okay. So the next part, which is kind of a bummer, but once we can figure out what the problem is, we can find the solution, right? Um, is that most people, scientifically proven, most people's internal dialogue are negative, self-deprecating, and redundant 98% of the time. So and that's very much on purpose the way I said it. So you're saying negative things to yourself over and over again, redundancy, right? And I want you to really consider this. If our bodies are mostly water and water molecules respond in this way in just 24 hours, what do you think happens in your body when you're saying things like, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, or I'm fat, or all the things that we have the propensity to say, right? So I really want you to like grab the reins, if you will, over your internal dialogue, because I think it's so important. When I learned about this, I don't know, a decade ago, it was very important for me to share that. And I don't think that I can, it's something that bears repeating. So knowing that your body is mostly water and knowing that in just 24 hours period of time, water molecules respond to just letters written on them. Also, hint, hint, we can also reverse stuff. Like, for example, my water thing, I tape affirmations on it. I think it affects the water molecules in a positive way. I used to write it like on the actual thing, and the lady got mad at me because she recycles them. And I was like, okay, so you can just tape it. Okay, doesn't have to be a permanent marker thing. Also play with it. Like if you have a water cooler or I mean, not water cooler. What do you call it? Everyone in LA has one except me. Um, you know, you recite your water bottle. You can tape something like a sticker or something like I love you or you're the best or something positive. So please do look up Dr. Emoto's water study, EMOTO, and think about it for yourself. Like, is it true for you? I mean, run that by yourself always. But for me, I was just like, think about it. Our bodies are mostly water, and seeing the evidence of that scientific study of how water molecules act, just to a word being written on a bottle. You guys, I got into water. I'm gonna have to re-get into water. Water is water carries information. It's a system of information. We studied a while ago. We got to get back to Dr. Dolf, DOLF, if you're interested in learning more about this kind of stuff. Emoto is important, EMOTO, and then Dr. Dolf, DOLF. He literally was in the forefront of AI. I love you, AI. He was in the forefront of AI and moved to water. Okay. I'm trying to remember his partner starts with an L, Lazarus. It's Dr. Dolph and starts with an L as his partner. Very, very fascinating things. There's one thing that is true. Do you know what tells water what to do? Anyone? Anyone? Hi, Sam Bibley. Hey guys. Do you know what tells water what to do? Is sonar here at all? Anyone? Sonar beep beep? Nothing. Nothing tells water what to do. How about that? You can mimic by using crystal. Crystal can has a influence over water, and you could. There's something called the wand. Actually, Dolph created something called the water wand, which is supposed to like balanced water molecules. A lot of water molecules are not balanced as well. And this and so because of water and because nothing tells water what to do, a lot of vegetables are not being grown properly because they don't have balanced it's not male and positive and negative properties. And so, what comes from the water is what comes out, right? She was talking about that. There's a lot of stuff. Very much worth looking up. Dolf, DOLF. I also have a video. If you do Ashley Cummings, Dr. Dolf, there should be a few videos. Dying. The other guy's so cool too. His partner, also on the front of AI, and switched to water. Okay. He's also a veterinarian as well. It's not Lazarus, it's something else, but his first name is Eric. So water is an information system. Oh, you can mimic crystal with like a glass stick. They've made wands. His is the best. That's what was on the tip of my mind. It starts with an A, his company. Amana, Amanama, Amanama Water. AI knows about it. But can you imagine? I mean, a lot of you guys that are new here, you haven't heard me like talk about AI or water probably. But we went in deep and it's worth revisiting. But yeah, I mean, AI. Imagine you're on the forefront of AI. And he's the way he said it too is just so brilliant. Let me see if I can find it. And he pivoted. His pivot from AI in the 90s or the 80s was to water. Okay, think about this. What's his name? Dr. Dolf. He's and like you can just tell. Maybe some of you can, some of you can't. You can just tell the man is knowledgeable. Like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. He's confident. Dr. Dolf, water. Yeah, he does like very few interviews. It's hard to find him. He's not on anything. And it scares me how many videos I need to just start like sending myself, like emailing myself videos. I don't even know if that would help, but I'm thinking because I go to look for shit and it's like you can't find it. Like, where's Dr. Dolph? Watch this. Dr. Dolph, Ashley Cummings. Let it be like the one. Dr. Dolph, where are you? It's DOLF if you want to find it at home. No. Like, where's Dr. Dolph? So many stupid videos if I put my name. Thanks, Doom. What's up, Chris Mack? Oh, thank you, Chris Mack. Where? Hi, Chris Mack. Did you post? Oh, thank you. Can I if I? Oh, I thought, Chris, I thought that would magically just pop up here. Thank you. Zantigi was Eric's last name. Can you send me the link here, my love? Chris Mack, can you text it to my phone? Because that's how we're going to do it. But yeah, guys, click on that link. Chris Mack knows what's up. Hi guys. Chris Mack, can you possibly send it to my phone? Anyway, why I wanted to talk about water was to tell you about the Emoto thing and to tell you to consider the word policing comes to my head for lack of a better word in this exact moment, but policing your thoughts and changing the way that you think about yourself, and most importantly, the way that you talk about yourself to yourself. Thank you, my man. Wait, hold on. My man, Chris Mack. So it's Eric. What did I say? I always have the first letters right. Right, Chris? It's Eric, Laarkker. They're like from what's the highest suicide rate? Finland, Scandinavia, that area. Dolf Zentingi, the benefits of structured water and why you should be drinking it. So there's an awesome clip here. There should be YouTube videos. Like, Chris, you remember when I went into that like years and years and years ago? Where's my Dr. Dolph video? Ashley Cummings yoga. Because we went through it in the most ghetto possible way. One laptop here, remember, Chris? Another laptop here. But where's my video of Dr. Dolph? That's what I'm telling you. This kind of stuff is strange. Chris Mack, you remember going through Dr. Dolph with me, right? Here, how about this? Let's just do Dr. Dolph. Water. Please go to the link, and I'll add the link below that Chris sent. And thank you for sending that. There he is. There's my man. Okay. I'm going to share this on YouTube anyway, so y'all will see it. Water talk. This one is, and every time he's like interviewed, it's hilarious because it doesn't even matter who's interviewing him. Whoever is interviewing him, it's kind of like he like slows down. He's like, okay, let me slow things down. So that's a very extensive one. I just posted that one on YouTube. And then here's my man. Okay. So it's going to be kind of ghetto watching this. This should feel nostalgic for Chris Mack. Let's just get to some important. It's a long one. I'll post this as well. Thank you. Positive and negative ions.
So when you started off, I think you had mentioned that you initially were interested in photons specifically and not necessarily water. Is that true?
That's absolutely true. At the beginning, we worked with biophotons, and we were looking for light emissions, and what does it do and what does it mean, and that was already a complete new world for me. But then we look, what is the essence, and how is it possible that certain life forms only wake up when you get water? Then we look for water, and then we know. Yes.
And what did you discover destroys the ability of water to carry out this antenna function?
Well, there are certain waveforms that are really in disharmony with water. One of those are for 5G. 5G, the words.
And we're talking about what frequency, like 60,000 or 60.
Yeah, well,
So
I can come up with all those frequencies, but we found out in the laboratory that the immune system boosted dramatically.
Immune system boosted.
You measure that.
Well, they measured the enzymes. I didn't do the measurements. They did the measurements. And they did blood measurements, urine measurements, and they tested the enzymes in it, and they saw the effects of it.
So immune system is obviously going to be better if you're drinking water. So some of this is getting kind of deep. I don't want to bore you if I haven't already. Haha.
With the sun and the moon, how it responds, and we learned how to work.
So part of this is like him selling his stuff, right? Which
already, and I think that people are playing with something, and they haven't got a clue.
Okay. This part when he's talking about AI.
Saw already that some of the waveforms were not in harmony with what I sensed at that moment of time. So I was also moving to it in a way of that's a wave, or that's an electromagnetic wave, and it had an influence on biological life. So it was the connection between waveforms, certain frequencies that I could sense and measure, and the effects on biological systems, and then also the connection with light. So that made it all together. And I thought, well, let's have a look to it. But at the end of the day, when I went to the laboratory, I was really amazed. And it was as if it was a wake-up call for me. Because I sensed suddenly what light really meant. And it was so new for me. I will show you some of these things to do my presentation. But I suddenly saw that everything, even minerals, have light and frequencies. And suddenly I saw that there is a whole layer, a whole language of frequencies and waveforms. And we never ever printed it. You never did it. School and university.
That's an important thing he said. We never trained that. We never trained all these frequencies that affect things.
Completely. It is all about it.
Well, this is really fascinating, and when you say waveforms, right? You're kind of covering any kind of radiation, electromagnetic, acoustic, etc. Right? And you're saying essentially that all the elements in the world, right, animal, vegetable, and mineral, all emit light, and electromagnetic waves. And this is something, that we're exposed to in a piecemeal, sort of fragmented way, right? We know that there's emission spectra, for example, that we use to identify
Okay.
position.
So you guys have to go look that up yourself. As Chris Mack knows, as Sonar knows, getting into the whole water topic is a big thing. But I do want you to remember this as you move through life, not just with the thoughts. And I want to suggest that you monitor your thoughts so that your internal dialogue is more helpful for you and your anatomy that is mostly H2O. Not just that, but the way you move. So if you're mostly made of water, how are you moving through life? Right? A lot of people are very just get in the habit of being kind of choppy or fast, or try to move a little more smooth, like what you are, water. All right, guys, I'm out. I might come back later. I wanted to kind of go through that, but I haven't learned how to do that yet. But we'll get there. Bye bye. Have a great weekend. End session.